Hey guys, what's going on? It's TWINTUITIVE717. I am back with another video. I hope you guys are doing incredibly well. I wanted to come on quickly tonight and share another update here for the Divine Masculine Collective. Before I begin to pull cards, I just want to stop and say thank you to you guys for being here with me, for subscribing to the channel, leaving comments, sharing yourselves, for booking personal sessions. I really appreciate every single one of you. And just thanks for hanging in there with me, okay? So right now I'm picking up on sharing guidance for the Divine Masculine. So this is kind of how the videos are going to be going from now on. But I just feel like I've entered into this energy of working more with the Oracle cards because it's almost like we're starting over with guidance here, but we're doing it for the Divine Masculines, okay? So the Divine Feminines are going to get a take on what it is they're going through and experiencing about her energy, and then, you know, it's almost like a spotlight is going to be put on what's going on with the Divine Feminines, because I know more masculines are tuning in. I can tell by the analytics on my channel. So whoop whoop, you know, just a sneak peek for you guys to let you know how that works. So the numbers are increasing in terms of them tuning in, and you know, I really just want to say that, again, I appreciate you guys sharing yourselves with me, because it really does help validate a lot of the journey, especially when you guys share glimpses of what you're going through. Other people who are reading the comments, which we all know, we love to soak it all up in the comment section, they're paying attention to what it is you guys are going through, and they're feeling heard by your very experiences and your bravery and how you're handling it and what you're learning. So, you know, with that being said, I just want to go ahead and dig into the cards here, because I was getting energies here, Divine Masculines, about the Feminines, you know, feeling very distant from you at this time, and it all has to do with you not reaching out, but they are certainly in a place of understanding why. Because before, the ghosting is negative. I'll tell you guys that from the get-go. Just taking off, because what it ends up doing is triggering abandonment issues. I'll tell you how we feel when you guys ghost. So the first thing that ends up happening is, like, it's almost like a betrayal. You know, you feel like almost like used, because, you know, the energy exchange is very high intensity when we connect with you, and it's like we give a lot of ourselves. We take time out of our schedules. We compromise a lot of the relationships and time that we have with our loved ones just to make space for you guys. So it's when you approach the connection with us very prematurely, or take out a lot of the healing or inner work that you're supposed to be looking at, like when you release your shadow selves on us rather than facing it, or you get so absorbed in it that you unleash that onto other people, including the Divine Feminine. She's the one out of everyone in your life that's going to turn the mirror around on you, right? Everyone else is going to absorb it, and they're either going to distance themselves from you or just go along with whatever it is you say. But the Divine Feminine is like the Strength card, right? She, like, will piggyback you and grab you by the horns and, you know, really whisper in your ear, like, who do you think you're talking to? The feminine energy represents creativity, so, like, growth. The Divine Masculines, you know, your energy, like, you'll feel like an awakening to wanting to just take care of things. It's like you thought that you liked dogs before. Well, now you're really going to see what it's like to love dogs, you know? And you're just going to understand this perspective of nurturing and being kind to others, listening to others, and not having a strict agenda about accomplishing things for an end goal. It's more just about the process, and that's what the feminine energy represents. It's, you know, just being very fertile and giving, or what I get is, like, you know, everything she touches turns to gold. So it's like whatever you introduce her to in the physical world, she can amplify it for you. And that's what you're attracted to. It's like, not only is she pulling on your physical energies, everything in the material world that you've been trained to, you know, or like go after like an animal, it's like she meets those criteria. Plus, it's like she's introducing you to this whole other spiritual realm. So she does seem like a creature from another world, and you vice versa. Like, you seem like, you know, for her, she's mastered the spiritual realm, but when she gets here on this earth, it's like she becomes bored again, like I was saying in the last video, with this reality, because, you know, she's conquered it, but then she meets you and you've conquered it as well. But then you're totally intimidated by her because she's just not entertained with, you know, the luxuries. And it's nice to have, don't get me wrong, she's aware of that, but she could get it if she wanted to, but she's here to really just experience the finer, more beautiful things in life. You know, the scenery, the mountains, the beaches, the laughter of people from different cultures, the way she goes on vacation and absorbs the people that are there versus the amenities. Do you get what I mean? I'm sure you do, but anyways. So enough of me blabbing on here. I'm sure you guys understand what's happening, but I'll share some tidbits with you about the Divine Feminine. So I've got the Tarot of Sexual Magic. What's she feeling for you right now sexually? Okay, so we have the Ten of Pentacles. So she really is being very patient. I mean, she's experienced completion within herself. And so she's laying back and enjoying the fruits of her own labor. And I know that you feel very proud of her because of your stance here in this connection. But it's a good indication that she doesn't need you to, again, be perfect in the material world. It's more of how you treat people. It's like that is abundance to her. It's more of how you attract abundance rather than work for it. And this is the awareness that you're coming into, right? Without her energy, you would have never understood the importance of sitting still and manifesting and meditating to bring in abundance rather than exert activity to bring in the abundance. So I just feel like there's a huge shift in terms of building with her than, you know, feeling like you need to build and then attract her energy in, because she's waiting. I mean, she's, you know, very fulfilled in her own life. And I think both of you at this time are just wanting to experience true love. And it's time. It's time for the both of you. And I think the Six of Swords comes up to let you guys know, like, you know, the changes have happened. Like, there's no turning back. The Six is all about compromising now and making those changes within yourself count. Don't just say that you're going to do something and then not follow through. Follow through and see what happens, because it's going to break a lot of chains, right? With the image there of her necklace. It's almost like he put her swords down and is asking her to break free, and it's like, who knows if he ended up breaking the necklace off of her neck, or maybe she did. Who knows? Who knows? But you know, that's where she's at. Like, of course she's thinking about you, wanting you in this way, but I feel like the both of you are understanding at this time that, like, it can't happen unless it's really genuine and authentic, and unless you're ready. And each time you come together, you experience cycles that cause a separation, because the universe is like, hey, like, it, you know, there's Mega. You know, you guys aren't ready. So I hope you understand that, and I hope that you understand, masculines, that she's, you know, you don't have to ghost her because you feel like, okay, she's trying to play you, or she's just not opening up, or whatever the case is, right? You know that she's being genuine and authentic by wanting to take her time, but at the same time, it's driving you crazy to know that she is taking her time like this. So break free of those constraints of feeling like, you know, she has to give in. And I know that you're working really hard on this, because you are being silent and you're not reaching out unless you're absolutely sure, or you know, have something worth sharing with her at this time that will give her clarity, okay? So let's see what the universe has to share with you. I know Mega wants to share her love with you for sure. So she always comes around in the readings when the energies, I guess, are needed the most. She's so sweet, guys. Let me just turn on the camera here. I'll try to turn it away from you, but she's so cute. Hi. Someone said she's a tuxedo cat, which I thought was the cutest thing ever. Because I guess, yeah, it kind of looks like she's wearing a tuxedo, right? Oh, Mega, you're so sweet and cute. All right. make some space for you so you could settle down. Okay, you're all purring, huh? Mama, there we go, sweetie pie. There we go. You want to sit here? She's like, no. Okay. Oh my goodness. Okay. All right. She actually jumped up on me. I was telling Louise in the comment section that I should start a playlist of Mega, because guys, this is how she like shows her love. She's just the sweetest, you know. Like she comes and she like cuddles on me like this, and oh, she's just such a sweetheart. And gives me kisses and hugs. And I think it's sweet too because the 2 cards there were really passionate along with the channeling. So this is a treat for all of you who just love little Mega. Mega good vibes. This is what I call mega good vibes, guys, because honestly, like, even after a day of like, oh, it's like stressing out, or the day was hard, or whatever I'm going through, it's like some of this loving. Oh yeah, some of this loving from this Maggie Boo. She loves it too. I have so many nicknames for her. Alright, you silly girl. Okay, let's get back to the reading. Enough of this kitty silliness. Oh my! You just broke the angel, Mega. Well, we know what happens when things break around here. I mean, not that anything has broken in a while. I think the last thing that broke was the owl. I don't know if you guys, those of you who have been with me for some time, have remembered that. But yeah, okay, so she's settled now. So we're just gonna leave her laid out like this. But I'll continue with the reading here because I really adored the way that the feminine is feeling towards you at this time, because it's like she's giving you the invitation, but again, you know that you're not gonna step to her unless you're ready with this 10 here, okay, of Pentacles in the material world. But it's, again, not about the Pentacles masculine. Like, she really wants you to break free in your mind as well here, because without breaking free in the mind, we can't take that action towards, the physical world, right? So you have to, that's why the Swords energy is coming up as the 6, because we both know you guys, again, have gone through those changes, right? So, okay, I'll use the Sacred Rebels deck here. What does the universe want you to know at this time about just stepping forward in the connection in terms of reaching out? Because I can tell you, masculines, like, that's probably the number one things that the feminines just kind of feel annoyed with, is just like the lack of communication. I want you guys to know, like I totally get the vulnerability. It's like you feel embarrassed, or you feel like, is she going to message back? And who cares if she takes time to message you back? Like, who cares if she's being stubborn and she wants to ghost you back? Trust the twin flame connection and trust that she gets excited. Like, you see the way Mega just got excited there? She gets excited when she sees a message from you pop up. She doesn't feel like, toxic about it. Like, oh yeah, like, let me make him wait and all of this stuff. And it's like, you'll feel if the energies are like that, period, because it will just feel very dense. But, trust what you feel, because if you want to reach out, do it from a place that's really positive and like, you expected communication. And even if she does get into an energy that's like, really triggering or whatever, come here, Mickey. Even if she does get into an energy that's like, really triggering, ignore it and just come from a place of love and come from a place of no expectations. And she will message back from a place of peace. So what does the universe want you to know? Reach out and don't fear, masculines, because the Sacred Rebel says that you're free from judgment and you're free to love. Okay? So this card is the 39 here. So 9, 10, 11, 12. So that boils down to the 3, which talks about, the creative aspects here of this journey. I feel like the creative flow that you both feel at this time is enough to get you to Yeah, just understand that this is your journey. It's your choice. Who cares what everybody else is thinking? Do whatever it is you want to do. Be brave enough to do whatever it is you want to do. And you know that's just blindly reaching out to her and letting her know how you feel and how you felt all this time. And I strongly feel that, you know, taking that step towards her in that way that is free from judgment, even from yourself, like just being vulnerable with her, never mind with what other people think. Like, forget about what your inner self thinks, you know, like the ego mind thinks, and just let her know your truth. She is your divine counterpart, so it's almost like that fam, right? Like she's family. That fam, bro. So you're good. Like she's gonna accept you 100%. So you don't have to think twice about it or feel like she's gonna dog you in a sense. There's no way. Like you don't have to worry about the divine feminine when it comes to that stuff. It's unlike other relationships, and she's had to understand that about you as well. So yeah. So let's go for another one here. So what do we want this one to be? I'm drawn to this card here. So what does the divine feminine subtly want you to know right now? All right, well, I think for me, honestly, like with Mega showing up also, like I just genuinely feel the energy of like sexiness. Like she wants you to reach out because she wants to flirt. I'm just going to show you guys Mega here. She's too cute. So she wants you to reach out because she wants to flirt, okay? She wants an intimate moment to, I don't know, like maybe video call or, I don't know, talk over the phone, like just engage with you in a way that's going to surprise you. I mean, I know in the past she seemed a little bit uptight, but she's done a lot of growth since your separation and since you guys have gone your separate ways. And I know divine masculines, like maybe some of you might be saying like, shit, this is the longest time we've gone without talking. No, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Like she feels this sexual energy towards you, this magical sexual energy towards you, like constantly. Like it doesn't fade away. It just keeps growing stronger and stronger. Something else too, I think I might have mentioned this in one of the comments section to one of the subscribers who commented, but you know, I just talked about like the journey. It's like once you realize and awaken to your twin, everyone else, their energy won't match, and that is especially sexually. So what I get to tell you is that like she would rather preserve her energy than squander it. I don't know why, but I don't know, it's just the energy I get. And you know what? Another thing too I get with the black cat is loyalty. Okay, so I'm just getting that message to tell you. And I just feel like it's just a witch's companion. She's really focused on her spirituality right now. And, you know, you can just picture a witch having its black cat by its side all the time, right? Having like, you know, a companion with them. So, you know, just rest assured that like whatever your ego is telling you or fears or illusions are telling you about what she's at or where she's doing or who she's interested in or why she's not making moves towards you, she knows so much more than you're aware of. And she can feel you. Like if you're second guessing whether she can or not, like yeah, whatever you do in the physical world, like she's aware. And you like that feeling of her being 10 steps ahead. I know that you enjoy it. It's the energy of the black cat, very swift here, very quick, very magical, very unseen, especially in the dark, right? And those are the times that she's there the most, is in your darkest hour. And she does go unseen because she's the first thing that you think of when you experience that jolt of pain through the separation, whatever it is you're going through, maybe legal matters, issues at work, where it just seems unfair, you're having to stand up for yourself. I want to remind your divine masculines, just be aware of your human rights, and whatever country you're in, look up your human rights and your just basic work rights in your country, and just be well versed in that, and you should be good out there in the working world. And just spend time out to like meditate and stuff. Like that's a good way of connecting with her sexually, okay? And I know that you're also preserving your energy too. Many of the feminines, they do feel that. They do. You know, I certainly do in my connection. I know there's definitely certain signs that the divine masculines are very focused in other areas of their lives right now, and you know, sex is just something that is being preserved for the connection. So, yeah, well, this one certainly got up. All right, so we're gonna pull one more. I've got the Dark Mirrors Oracle, and I guess what I want to ask this card is, or sorry, this deck is, you know, what energies do you need to work on or just face about yourself right now that will bring you closer to communicating with the Divine Feminine? Oh, that's beautiful. And the reason I say this card is beautiful is because I think of surrender. It's like that head bowing down is surrender. It's like, how much more are you going to take, right? And the 11, I do feel, you know, especially with the cards that came out before, the freedom to love and the freedom to just be free from judgment, and the Black Cat, you know, the sexual energy that you feel for her is just returned so much. And she's addicted to you too, and she can feel your addiction to her. She can feel you watching her. And don't feel any shame in this. It doesn't matter what her circumstances or what your circumstances are. Twin flame, divine masculine, and divine feminine are just energies. The body is just a vehicle. So don't get caught up in illusions. Charge forward, my dear twin flames, and be brave in your connection, because we have to move past this illusion that this person is just an addiction, right? There's only so much of that illusion that we can take until we can surrender to what our heart feels, and our heart will constantly point to the twin flame connection in terms of synchronicities, beautiful spirit guide companions such as this one here, and your dreams will tell you a lot. Your ancestors will show up in your dreams. Your twin will show up in your dreams. Their family will show up in your dreams. Your family will show up in their dreams. You know, this connection is beautifully orchestrated and guided. So you guys can just relax and just trust, because the feminine is holding steady and holding space for you. And although you are being faced with, you know, so many of these swords that are getting the best of you, just surrender and let them take you. Because at the end of the day, your divine feminine's love is protecting you. It's creating a shield over you that no one can get inside. And it doesn't matter what's occurred. The past is the past. I mean, she feels this transformation as well, and she's able to love on a higher dimension and perspective. I mean, you guys don't have to worry about, you know, the whole downer part of this journey and your past and all of these mistakes, and just charge forward and think about what it is you want and ask for healing and forgiveness and the best for the connection. And I strongly believe that that is the best way to charge forward here. Okay, just know that she loves you and she's thinking about you the same way. Me and Mega send our love, divine masculines, and we love you. If you guys, whoever's listening and tuned in, want to reach out for a personal reading, you can hit me up on Wizio.com. I've got all of the information in my description box. Again, thank you so much for all of your support, guys. And, you know, I thought that this was a beautiful reading. It's different. I really feel urged to just kind of be there for the masculines. And clearly Mega does too, because she really showed her presence here in this video and showed up for them. So I thought that was super sweet. But yeah, I love you guys, and thank you so much for your support. Again, welcome to all the new subscribers. I love you guys. Take care. Remember, this is your journey. Just make choices that come from the heart, and don't feel like you need to explain yourself to anybody. You guys are in charge of your life, all right? You guys take care, and I will speak to you soon. I love you guys. Good night. Bye.